Hello, welcome back. Fred in the Shed. Radio video, of course. Today we're going to try and catch Kevin. I think it's Delta Romeo 935. It's a home-based station in Walthamstow. Now, I did Kevin before. I showed you a little video on him. He's the guy that's in a block of flats, or apartments, if you like. And he's got a T2LT Extreme antenna. And he's hidden it in a tree. In the communal garden, so I mean, full credit to him. And yeah, he was getting out on a President Lincoln Mark 1, and he was getting out onto the net. He made it onto the net after a couple of tries, and he got out onto the net, and that was absolutely brilliant. And you know, I've been chatting to him on Facebook, and he's been thinking about getting a different radio. We've talked about things like the President Grant here, the President Grant 2, which is a perfectly legal UK radio, 4 watts AM, 4 watts FM, 12 watts sideband. And then there's 10 metre radios that people you know, reprogram and convert onto 11 metres, and that's the Superstar 9900 there, which this radio really sort of needs no introduction at all. A lot of us are using this radio. It's not a legal radio. If you want to stay legal, you're really stuck with the Grant 2 there and one or two others. But yeah, the Superstar 9900, fantastic little mobile radio. And then slightly cheaper and slightly less powerful, but still a very capable radio, is the Superstar 6900N. Any one of those radios would have done Kevin absolutely proud. But we did have a little chat, and I did suggest a while ago that other than buying perhaps a new President Grant 2 or something, he might want to have a look at a used HF radio. Now, that's always a bit controversial. I do understand and do, you know, appreciate that some people are a little bit well, offended perhaps that unlicensed radio operators use HF radios on 11 metres. But what I will say, you know, if you choose to buy yourself a used HF radio, a bit like the Elinco DX77 here, you know, they're a little bit more expensive than a Grant 2, but to be honest, not a lot more. But if you do get one, you know, do not venture onto ham bands and transmit and become a pirate on ham bands. You know, respect amateurs and hams. Respect the hobby. You know, if you want to do that, then sit the foundation, sit the intermediate, do all the courses, and then you can run the power that you want to on the frequencies that you want to. If you used a HF radio on 11 metres, regardless of the power you use, even if you just turn it down to 12 watts on sideband, like I did the other day on a video, they're still illegal. You're still breaking Ofcom regulations. You're still breaking the law. That's something that, you know, you have to decide for yourself. Yes, pretty much kind of everybody's doing it, running 10 metre radios, or if they're running CB radios, people nowadays run a little bit extra power because everyone is so spaced out. And that's not on drugs. I mean, everybody's spaced out in their actual logistical positions. That didn't come out right. So yeah, you know, you have to make that decision if you want to go over to the sort of dark side, but be respectful of what frequency you're on. Stick to the 11 metre band. You know, so just stick to the... So anyway, Kevin's done that. He's bought himself a used Yaesu 840, I believe. Very nice radio, sort of back from the day, sort of around sort of probably about my sort of shortwave receiver type era. Very nicely made radio. You can pick them up, you know, pretty reasonably cheap, to be honest. It's a bit of a chance getting a good one, but hopefully you can try it before you buy it. But anyway, Kev's got one of those. I did connect with him the other day, and he was sounding absolutely fine on it. Unfortunately, I had the wrong video card. I had the smaller SD card in this video camera, and it cut out, so I didn't get it. So I'm going to have another go today, make contact with him, and hopefully sort of give him a radio report, and maybe hopefully some of the others will come on and do the same. So that's what the video is going to be today. I'll say for now, cheers, thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment if you want to ask any comments about any of the radios that I've got, or the net that we're running, or, you know, any other points that I've brought up. Please give the video the old thumbs up. That sort of helps me. That helps the channel. I know you're kind of interested in stuff like this, and also hit that subscribe button if you want to see more radio videos and any other video from Fred in the Shed too. But anyway, as for now, I'm going to say thank you for watching, so I don't have to say this at the end. And anyway, here's Kevin on the Yaesu 840 HF radio. Cheers, Kay.
Yeah, Is that you, Fred?
Roger, Dave. Yep, 1664 for you.
Yeah, nice to hear you there, Fred. There you got Paul, 635 out there, Tango Mike, 635. Yeah, nice to hear you, mate, and I hope you've had a good day.
Yes, Charlie Tango, 1664, Charlie Tango, 1664, Delta Romeo, 935 returning.
Yep, Delta Romeo 935, all copied. The brake station, acknowledged, if you could stand by. Yeah, good afternoon, Kev. Yeah, I've got you coming into St Albans there. So, Kevin, are you running the Yaesu, the 840, Roger?
Yeah, Roger on that, Fred, the Yaesu SC840. Just moved location. I've actually moved from the living room to the bedroom. A little bit more sun here, and the coaxial cable was a little bit tangled up in the living room, so we've extended it, so we've got the full use of the coaxial cable. It's not all twisted, QSL.
Yep, QSL there, copied. Dave, if it's okay, I'll just continue with Kev for a little bit there, because I'm doing a little bit of video for Kevin. Alright, Kev, yeah, you're coming across, getting in about S2 there. Good audio. There's a little bit of noise around this afternoon. So, Kevin, are you running the voice processor on the 840 at the moment, QSL?
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, this is what we're running right now, the processor, and this is with the processor on, but obviously if I switched it off, it'll take a little bit of time probably to drop my signal. At present, I could hear Dave with the Roger bleep, but his modulation to me is a little bit muffled. I have to play around with the clarifier slightly, QSL.
Yeah, all copied there, Kevin. Well, that's pretty much par for the course, isn't it? You know, on sort of sideband. All right, Kev, for the sake of the video, do you want to try, is it possible just to turn the processor off and then turn it back on and we can hear the difference, Roger?
Okay, yes, Fred, this is without the processor, no processor working right now, and obviously this is it, 5, 4, 3, 2 on there, over. Okay, so now we're on the processor. Obviously I've noticed a difference in my needle, it's bouncing about quite a lot now, QSL.
Yeah, all copied there, Kev. Yeah, I think that processor certainly does give it a go, give it a bit of a boost. But you say you're coming over lovely there to South St Albans, so much stronger on the Yaesu than you used to be there on the Lincoln. Over lovely there to South St Albans, so much stronger on the Yaesu than you used to be there on the Lincoln, and very good audio. Okay, I'm going to pass you up to Dave. We'll give it a go. Dave's obviously North St Albans, and he has a rather large hill that blocks his signal. Okay, Dave, 061, do you want to give Kevin there, Delta Romeo 935 a go in Walthamstow, Rog?
Yeah, cheers, Fred. I'll give him a shout. Yeah, Kevin, Delta Romeo 935. This is Charlie Tango 061. North St Albans there, Kevin. You got a copy on me, mate. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger on that, Dave, no problem. Your modulation's slightly muffled to me, but I can copy you. Obviously, you've got a loud bleep, Roger bleep, which is pretty louder than yourself, but you're coming through to me, I'd say radio 4 to 5. The reason being is because I've got about 5 to 6 of noise. Well, it sometimes fluctuates between 4 and 5, 4 and 6. At present, you're around 5. And your radio, and your signal obviously around 5 to 6 QSL.
Yeah, Roger on that, Kev. Well, that's pretty good. I'm running a CRT 9900 here. The antenna's Stereo 2016 there, Kev. Yeah, you're giving me about the same signal. It's peaking between 5, 7 and 8 there, and it's a radio 4 to 5 there, so you're doing a good job for me, Kevin. I've got a nice hill in front of me, as Fred said, so sometimes it's a bit difficult.
Got a copy on you. You're in my noise, which is an obvious thing, considering there's been quite a bit of noise on frequency. But when allowed, your signal's between 5 and 6, but a very quiet radio 4 to 5. Sometimes hard to hear what you were saying, QSL.
Yeah, roger, Kevin. No worries, mate. Anyway, listen, cheers for the brief contact. I'm just going into my QRM hotspot, so back to you, Dave. Cheers for that, mate.
Fred, while I've got the key, I'm going to QSY as well, because I've got the dinner to put on. So, all the guys out there, thanks for the QSO, and Fred, thanks a lot, mate. Chat soon. Cheers and beers.